What do these companies have in common? General Motors, General Electric, Disney, IBM, Trader Joe's. They were all founded during a recession. What are you focusing on right now? Are you focused on high prices, inflation, recession? Are you focused on opportunity? Let's talk about this today. Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. Are you watching the news? Are you scared of what's coming? Are you scared of the recession? Are you worried about the high prices of gasoline? Are you worried about inflation? All of those things. Are you scared to start your side hustle? Are you scared to grow your business because of everything that's going wrong right now? There's one thing I can guarantee to you. No matter what the economy's doing, no matter what the situation we're in, if you watch the news every day, you're going to be scared. You're going to be worried. There's going to be sky falling all the time. Now, I'm not denying that prices are high. We have crazy inflation right now. We're going into a recession, or we're in the middle of a recession, whatever you might want to look at it. But you got to realize those companies that I listed at the beginning, Disney, HP, General Electric, General Motors, they were all founded during recession. There's opportunity. Tony Robbins says that crisis creates breakthroughs. Now, one of the things that we need to look at is we're always going through patterns that repeat themselves. You hear people talking about going into the winter season, and when they're talking business or economy or whatever, and it's because as we go through these patterns, we go through the high, which is the spring, we go through the awakening, which is the summer, we go through the unraveling, which is the fall, and the crisis, which is the winter. We are heading into the crisis, or we're in the crisis, but we have to understand and anticipate these patterns, and that's going to give us power. You know, you look even through the last few years, as we went into COVID-19, people were panicking. People didn't know what to do because they were just so scared because of everything that was happening. And I'm not talking health-wise. I'm talking about business and economy and everything. And, you know, the world was going to fall apart. And for a lot of businesses, it did. You know, there's a lot of businesses that, for no fault of their own, were shut down and forced out of business, and, you know, other ones just bad decisions, whatever. But there were a lot that thrived. There were a lot of businesses that grew like crazy. And so as we're looking at this, what are you focused on? Are you focused on the fact that there's opportunity and there are going to be people that do incredible during this recession? Or are you looking at it as you've really got to hunker down and protect yourself? Because there's going to be some incredible opportunities. But, you know, it's just like at the beginning of COVID, that's when I recorded my Momentum series. If you haven't gone through that, you can get it on my website. But one of the things I talked about in there was the fact that I remember the first time that I went to a grocery store and you had to wait your turn to be able to go into the grocery store. And then when we were finally let in, the shelves were empty. And one of the things I talked about in the Momentum series was, if we just wait until they tell us the economy's open again, that we can start doing things again, it's going to be like waiting outside the grocery store, being let in and the shelves are empty. It's those people that were still active, that were taking action, that were planning, that were strategizing, that were being aggressive during COVID rather than waiting, that we're going to get everything off the shelves. Because if you're just waiting until everything's good, you're going to be back at the back of the line when everything was over. And that's exactly what we saw. So it's the same thing. If you are like, you know what, we're going into a recession, we've got to just sit back and wait, then when the recession's over, you've missed the boat. You've missed your opportunities. You've obviously got to take smart, strategic, educated decisions, but there are opportunities now. There's going to be opportunities 6 months from now, a year from now. There's always going to be those opportunities. And it's whether or not you're willing to be the one that takes those opportunities and runs with them. Now, whether it's a side hustle that you're looking at Maybe you are going to lose your job during the recession, and you need that side hustle because that's the opportunity to do something for your family to get to the next level, regardless of what the economy is doing. Or maybe it's an opportunity just to say, you know what, this is what I need to do with my business to make sure we stay strong and don't collapse when things get tough. But you've got to be willing to look for those opportunities. Because like I said, if you're focused on watching the news, it doesn't matter if the economy's booming or dying, they're going to be preaching fear to you. And if you really want to be successful, just turn it off. You don't need it. Anything important, you'll hear about it, don't worry. But the biggest thing I want you to look at is there's opportunities. There's opportunities now, there's opportunities coming. One of the things I want to encourage you to do, join us in the Business Domination Challenge, because these are the things we're looking at is regardless of what the economy is doing, how do you get more leads? How do you get more conversions? How do you treat your customers better? How do you become the person that can do these things and build a successful company in a recession? How do you market to your customers? What are the things you need to focus on? There's a lot of opportunity coming. Join me in the Business Domination Challenge. Go to jeffheggie.com/business domination. It's a great opportunity for us to come together and really look at some strategies that are going to help you build a business, start a business, grow a business, whatever it is, to be successful. jeffheggie.com/business domination. I look forward to working with you because I've seen it. I know what's going to work, and I know what's going to help you to become successful. Thanks for being with me. I'll be back tomorrow. Are you an entrepreneur who wants to discover the breakthrough secrets that will produce the results you've been searching for, but you just can't seem to figure out why you keep working harder and harder and you're just not getting those results? I want to tell you about a new challenge that I've created just for you, the Business Domination Challenge. If you want to create the entrepreneurial lifestyle and the business you dream of, then this is exactly what you're looking for. I created the Business Domination Challenge to show you how to grow your business exponentially and to become an optimal performing entrepreneur. What's an optimal performing entrepreneur? It's an entrepreneur who's succeeding in all areas of their life. If I show you how to build a successful business, but your relationships, your health, and everything else is falling apart, that's not a success. It's not about working harder, it's about implementing the correct principles and becoming the person who can do the things that produce the results. Hurry and go to jeffheggie.com/business domination and secure your spot today.
Hey, athletes and parents of athletes. So much time, money, and effort is put into the physical aspect of your sport to become the best you can be. But the mental game, it's often neglected, and it's just as important as the physical game. In fact, it's usually the differentiator between the good and the great athletes. Come and join me in the Confident Athlete program where you'll learn to control your confidence, develop a powerful mindset, and unlock your full potential. Go to jeffheggie.com/confident athlete to find out more.